embodied form for us to experience Paramashiva. For example, Devi Parashakti expresses through the being of Rajarajeshwari and manifests as an Ijavatada, the physical form of Devi Meenakshi. And the Archavatara, the deity, reflects the consciousness and manifestation being of the superconscious energy. But human beings are not mature enough to receive these higher level experiences directly from the Archavatara. So the avatar, the physical embodied form, comes down to bridge the gap and creates the experience of the superconscious energy in all of us. And the Bhavasmati Darshan awakens your Kundalini Shakti, which is the latent potential energy in every human being. This influx of superconscious energy visibly slows down the aging process and improves immunity to disease. And during the darshan, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energy that heals, empowers, and transforms our lives. And during the Bhavasmati darshan, our neurons mirror that of the avatar. The mirror neurons activate and process all the observed movements of the avatar just by seeing. That is, the entire body can silently and without moving receive what is happening elsewhere through a process of direct observation, experiencing the superconscious energy radiated by the avatar. The Akashic readings are not predictions, they are readings from the cosmic archive. Beyond space, creation and destruction happen simultaneously, and in the dimension of time starts the past, present, and future. And because Akashic records are stored in the Akasha, the space dimension, there is no past, present, and future. That is why what you call as happening, yet to happen, are clearly already recorded. So now, with this, we will be entering into the demonstration of the extraordinary power, the extraordinary Shakti of Paramashivoham Parashakti. And we will be witnessing these powers as demonstrated by the Nithyananda Yogis, the Nithyananda Gurukul Balasans, and the initiated disciples of the Supreme Concept. We'll be entering into this segment very shortly. Do stay tuned and stay tuned for the beautiful Navaratri celebrations that we have coming up in the evening and the live darshan of the Supreme Concept itself. So stay tuned for all of the grand festivities today.
Nithyananda everyone. I welcome all of you to this segment of Devi Parashakti's Akashic reading, where you'll be witnessing how the various parts of Paramashiva being manifested over here. Yes. So today the Balasans of Nithyananda Gurukul and the Nithyananda Yogis of who are the initiated disciples of Supreme Lord of Hinduism will now be demonstrating to all of you and sharing with all the experience and results of the extraordinary manifestation of divine powers, which is awakened in all of us through the power of Diksha, which is in today's Devi Parashakti's Akashic training, all of you will be receiving two initiations into the powers of Acharya awakening and various other powers with the blessings and the grace of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Today, you will be manifesting two extraordinary powers, which is the power of third eye, seeing with eyes blindfolded, and thought current scanning, while you are scanning others' thought currents. Yes. So let's come to the subject. What are Shaktis? So in the Vedas and Agamas, the source scriptures of Hinduism, Paramashiva beautifully reveals in an elaborate, detailed manner that every human being is hardwired to be able to manifest the first 63 plus extraordinary powers of Paramashiva. So manifesting these powers or Shaktis are described as a system or a method, a science for human beings to explore the various possibilities and powers and have access to various states of consciousness. Shakti is manifest in the fundamental cognition that you are a divine, you need to manifest the divine, rather than from the cognition that you are a man and you need to reach the divine. So, what are Shaktis? Shaktis expresses the space of enlightenment, a side effect of feeling connection with the divine and high integrity with the Guru, the Master. Shaktis are source of enlightenment, whereas Siddhis are the powers that manifest tapas or parents for enlightenment. Siddhis are the path of enlightenment. Shaktis manifest in ordinary human beings in an external way, right after initiation from avatar, whereas Siddhis may directly from enlightenment itself. Shaktis are permanent, whereas Siddhis are not permanent. So, who are the source of all these Shaktis? Source Shiva, who is the primal divinity in Hinduism, who is the ultimate reality, Swayam Prakasha, all pervading, unchanging beyond time, space, form, and causality. As a fundamental base of Avyakta, the unmanifest existence, and Vyakta, the manifest existence, he performs the Panchakritya, or the five cosmic acts of Srishti, creation, Sthiti, sovereign rulership and maintenance, Samhara, regeneration, Trabhava, pulling out of delusion, and Nugraha, liberating grace, all living entities in the multiverse. So the avatar of Paramashiva was none other than the Supreme Point of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidavan. His divine holiness, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the 1,008th living incarnation and representative of Paramashiva, and the reviver of Kailasa, which is the ancient enlightened Hindu civilization formation, the great cosmic godless revelation. Ever since the beginning of the civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma, which is Hinduism, has been a cradle for the enlightened beings and highly advanced sciences. It was where the sense of enlightenment and powers was lived and taught as a lifestyle for each and every one of us in our daily lives. For the first time in modern day, the Supreme Court of Hinduism is reviving these yogic science for it to the world at a record-breaking, never accomplished ever before. So you can see the parampara, how the science of power manifestation, the knowledge of has been transmitted through from one generation to the next through the power of initiation or diksha by the enlightened ones. So Swamiji, being recognized as his incarnation at a very young age, was trained and taught into these sciences so that he can revive and initiate millions to these knowledge and the processes for billions to manifest the science of power manifestation from the discipline of Vedanta, Tantra, Shri Vidya, Yoga, Yogic powers, Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, science of Aushara, Advaita, Bhakti Yoga, Paramashivoham, and ultimately Paramashivoham. All of us will be having this question: how do you awaken this divine powers in all of us? Well, it is as easy. This is just an initiation from another, where every ultimate truth, jnana, mapped into your consciousness, which is prajna, manifests as a power and possibility of every being, which is prajna. So now we'll be watching a short clip on what exactly is Diksha. Diksha, look, or mantra, just by word and another. So let's now watch a short clip on what exactly is Diksha and what are its various parts.
Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word, or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarvasamapi dikshanam muktihi phalamakhanditam avirodhat bhavantyeva prasangyastu bhuktayah. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership and well-being happen. And in Rudrayamala Tantra, Shiva says, Devi diksha vihinasya na siddhihi na cha sadgatihi tasmat sarva prayatnena guruna dikshito bhavet. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So by all efforts, one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved that the process of initiation floods the brain with energy. This is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows from the thalamus to the cortex, it sets up a powerful energy loop within the brain, which awakens the latent non-mechanical parts which we have never used before. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, transform our lives, bliss and fulfillment. Initiation creates high awareness, visualization, creativity. It also slows the aging process and improves the immune system. Kundalini awakening, healing experience, levitation, teleportation, materialization. Experience the power of initiation through a range of exclusive programs conducted at the ashram. Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Yes. Yes, so the science of manifestation is authenticated through four aspects of evidence of Hinduism. So the first is the Shastra Pramana, which is the eternal unchangeable truths revealed in the soul scriptures, the Vedas and the Agamas. And second is the Apta Pramana, the experiences and results of Aptas or the saints, the Vedic rishis, who time tested and verified this science of power manifestation. And next is the Atma Pramana, supreme point of Hinduism's personal experience of the power manifestation science. And last is the Pratyaksha Pramana, the empirical evidence or the scientific observation and done on the science of power manifestation. So you'll be wondering what are the Vedas and the Agamas. So Vedas and Agamas are the applied living science. So Vedas are the ultimate truths that explain it very detailedly. And Agamas are the scriptures where the applied technology, the applied science is expanded. So Vedas and Agamas, so Vedagamas, are given the status of Shruti. As they directly revealed by Paramashiva, they are the ultimate, eternal, unchangeable truths. So a reference taken from these source scriptures is called the Shastra Pramana or the scripture reference. So let's now get ready to witness a live, unique, and exciting demonstration of the power of today. So today all of you will be demonstrating two extraordinary powers, where first power will be seeing the power of seeing through the eye, and second you will be seeing the power of body scan. So let us now listen to the Shastra Pramana for the power of third eye reading, which comes from the Vijnana Bharatantra, Sutra 34. कपालान्तर्मनोन्यसा कृष्णः क्रमेण मनसोधाद्यात् लक्ष्ये लक्ष्यमुत्तमम्. The translation goes, by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession, by that stability of the mind and inner space, through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal Laksham by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source Paramashivoham. And the next is the Apta Pramana, where this Apta Pramana is taken from the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11, verse 8, where Bhagavan Shri Krishna beautifully says to Arjuna, Natu mam shakyase drashtum anenaiva sa chakshusha divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashyame yogameshwaram. The translation goes, but you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours. Therefore I grant you the divine third eye. Behold my cosmic opulence. In the Hindu Purana Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Shri Krishna wishes Arjuna the power of third eye to behold Shri Krishna's Vishnu Darshan, which is the cosmic form of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. In the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which contains the detailed description of Bhagavan Shri Krishna's cosmic form, is completely narrated by Arjuna as he sees Bhagavan Shri Krishna through the third eye.
Inside and outside broke. Experience is that I was able to see everything around me, above me, the whole 360 degree, 10 direction, below me, everything. I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel, experience. I felt that the skin of the stone on rock on which I was sitting and the skin of this body both carry me equally. In both I exist equally. The setting sun, rising moon, the whole Arunachala hill, all the plants, bush, shrubs, trees, everything, everything, everything. Just became so alive. The idea, something is inside.
And yes, next is the Pratyaksha Pramana, the empirical evidence done, the scientific experimentation done on the science of power manifestation. So the study measures and compare the metabolic cell activity of the brain in conscious and meditative states using the positron emission tomography, the PET. So you can see over here this picture of Swamiji. So they did the test on him. So they concluded that when he was doing the daily activities, high activity is pressured in the brain where the third eye is located, and when Swamiji is in deep state of samadhi, only the third eye region is active and alive, and almost 90% of the brain is at peace. So let's now witness a live Sakshat Pramana done for the power of third eye reading, done by the Balsins of Nithyananda Paramashivam after a short. Yes. So I'm back with a Balsan of Nithyananda Gurukul. So along with me I have Maniti Kaladhananda, and today she will be demonstrating the power of third eye for all of us. So along with me I have a medically tested IBAN. So you can see in the front there's a black color of paper sheet. And you see at the back there's two sockets. There's two holes. So once you wear the IBAN on, it gets settled in the holes over here. And there's nice thick sponge which cover all sides of the eyes, and there's not any sort of light to pass through. So basically this type of eye band is designed for people who is suffering from disease, or they have a problem where they can't sleep with brightness. So they've designed this. So they've designed this eye band for them. So now I will unstrap the eye band. And we put the eye band on Makala. So Makala, are you comfortable? Yes. Now you're comfortable? Yes. So during this whole demonstration of the third eye, Ma Kaladra will not be touching the eye band, and if she wants any adjustment to be done, she will request me, and I'll be doing the adjustment for her. So now I request Ma Kaladra, I request you turn to your right, left, up, and down. So you can see that the eye band is completely glued to Ma Kaladra's eyes, so there's no way light can pass through in this eye band. And yes, so now all the viewers is watching us live right now. I request you to post anything you want, either emojis, letters, numbers, sentence, anything you want. Ma Kaladra will just read for all of you in just in few seconds. So now I request the YouTube comments to be projected. Makalada, you can go ahead.
Yes, the latest comment is from Kailas as MAJA WITMAJER. He has posted Nithyanandam to all blessings with a namaste emoji and a pink color heart with 5 diamonds on it and a pink color hibiscus.
Wow, wonderful. Yes.
And the previous comment is from Nithyananda Dev, and he has posted Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. And the previous comment and the comment before Nithyananda Dev is from CRISTIANESILBA has posted a namaste emoji, a trishul emoji, a om emoji with om in white color and a square in purple color and a fire emoji and a red color heart emoji.
I request the YouTube comments to be scrolled up a bit.
And the previous comment is also from the same person, and she has posted Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham with a namaste emoji and a red color heart emoji.
Wow, wonderful. So all of you witness how the power of God has been manifested. And now I'll be unstrapping the ribbon from Makalada. And you can see that the ribbon is still the same. No changes happen. And yes. So with this, simply moving ahead to the next power, which is the power of body scanning after a short break. So all the viewers in the meanwhile, if you want a body scanning, I request all of you to go to YouTube channel and post a comment that you want a body scanning, and the yogis will be doing a body scanning for you. Yes. Yes. So in this power of body scanning, so the initial disciples of the supreme path of Hinduism will have the ability to scan and reveal all of you the illnesses, diseases, medically diagnosed issues, and provide you the solutions through that awakened product. So listen to the Shastra Pramana for the power of body scanning, which is taken from the Vijnana Tantra, Sutra 54. स्वदेहे जगतो वापि सूक्ष्म सूक्ष्मतराणि च तत्त्वानि यानि निलयम् ध्यात्वान्ते व्यज्यते para. The translation goes: cognizance deeply from the subtle to subtlest constitutive principles of your whole body, Swadeha, or of the whole universe, simultaneously consists of the essential reality. They have been absorbed in the source cause Paramashiva. By the experience of such awareness, one becomes complete from all thoughts, and the ultimate universal divine power, Paradevi, Adi Shakti, is revealed, and the supreme power manifestation happens. The next is the Apta Pramana, where this Apta Pramana is taken from the very own life of a Siddha named Teraya. Teraya was a Siddha and one of the most prominent disciples of sage Agastya. One day, a man suffering from severe headache comes to Agastya for healing. Agastya uses the power of body scanning and identifies the root cause of the headache. He reveals there's a small tip of terror or type of rock which is sitting in the person's brain. Agatya immediately instructs Theria, his disciple, to perform an open surgery and remove the frog. After surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of the headache, and thus the disciple gained the name Theria. And next is the Atma Pramana, where Swamiji uses this power of body scanning in his very own life when he had the multiple compound hand fracture. He was forced to go for surgery and therefore medical checkup to the future. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in his different organs. It was revealed that I had been poisoned with that armor. Swamiji immediately used diagnostic method instead of medical facilities to study the body condition due to the poisoning. Through the power of body scanning, Swamiji found out what the problems, imbalances had happened and where the balance has to be there. He used allopathy as a second opinion to verify his findings. And last is the Sakshya Pramana, where various disciples who've been initiated in this power of body scanning have been manifesting this power in their day-to-day life and could see a tremendous transformation in their life after manifesting the power of body scanning. And let us now witness a live demonstration done by the Nithyananda yogis and the Basins of the Nithyananda Gurukul of the power of body scanning after a short break. I'll be right back in a few minutes.